Hey everybody, and welcome to the next part of Tiny Town. My family got James these Lego mugs for his birthday, so I thought I would show you guys. They're actually massive. Like, this is a really big cup of tea. But anyway, oh, it's got a little kiss mark on it. Anyway, get yourself a cup of tea. It's our happy place. Well, I don't know if it's your happy place, but certainly my happy place. And I can't wait to see Frank's stem again. Also, Tiny Town is looking so good. Like, it's just, it feels like we've really succeeded something now that it's almost fully built. It is so satisfying. It's filling me with endorphins and serotonin. I did do a members in-betweenie. We've made a bit of money selling flowers. So we've got 15,000 almost there. We cleaned up a few things, like the greenhouse is looking good. I also added fences and things from Bite-A-Bug mode and live edit mode by myself as well, just to have that looking nice and a little bit more lived in, I guess. So that's looking good. So yeah, I guess in this part we're going to be finishing off Frank Stem's house, and I would love to say we're going to find out which character we're working on next, but we all know it's going to be Cypress. I did mention in the last part James has also started playing Tiny Town. He's not using the same characters, he's using characters from his previous Let's Play, and he's also doing something quite interesting, which I wanted to get your thoughts on. Every episode he plays a different character, so he'll spin the wheel every single episode and just come back to their house and build it, instead of like focusing on one character and fully finishing their house and then moving on to the next. I kind of like that idea too. So thinking about once we finish this Tiny Town, if we want to do a season 2 or a different kind of spin-off. I just really enjoyed this challenge. I think a lot of you guys are too. And maybe it's just about perfecting it more. So yeah, keep all of those ideas coming, because your feedback is everything. I also saw some comments saying this doesn't really look like a British farmhouse. It's leaning more American just because the British would be all stone. And yeah, I agree. The problem is I don't like any of the stone in the green swatches. Like, it's just such a faint green. I don't feel like it looks green enough. So that's why I've gone with a wood on top. But I think we should change to the Get Famous shingles. I do like that. And then one of you guys also suggested doing a greener roof, which I'm definitely open to. If it goes with the rest of the house, that is. Like that, not really. That, no. See, none of these greens really go, or it just seems like too much. I mean, that kind of works. We could go with this. Also, maybe this white accent should be dark now. We've also missed a few patches back here. Oh, that's right. We were going to turn this into a gorgeous canopy. I'm gonna just select this tiny fence from base game, or do we want to use the even tinier one from Get to Work? Honestly, I would probably buy Get to Work just for this little fence. Actually, we need to turn on Move Objects, which I know seems a bit excessive, but this fence is so handy. Luckily, I like Get to Work for many of its items and also its gameplay as well. Yeah, that should be nice. And whenever you create these awnings, I definitely recommend you also put a trim around it, which is not a spandrel. Why did I go to spandrel? Because it just finishes it off really nicely. It's kind of like it's putting a frame around a picture. It just looks better. And we can go around and bulldoze all of these floor tiles. I mean, you can even go the extra mile and continue placing all of this along the edge too. But interestingly, it's only along this side, so I don't actually know where that is. I think I'll just cover up that bit with greenery. My favorite greenery to place over this is just this low-lying pale yellow flower, and I just go to town. You can hold Alt to place them more in a more like specific way, and that's how we make our beautiful canopy. And I also found this from live edit mode, so I just placed that over the edge. I thought that was a good find. That looks really pretty. I'm happy with that. So we've got to work on the lounge room area, the mud room. We need to tidy up some of the garden, add some more clutter into the greenhouse, and the bedroom's not quite finished yet, so we also need to work on that, although the bedroom looks really sweet. So let's jump back to Frank Stem. What is he up to? He's throwing out the white cake. Yes, Frank, good. And I think he's been wearing that necklace, which reminds me of Zelda, and that's drained, so let's remove that. And we also put together some bunches of flowers to sell, so we didn't have to sit through all of that during this episode. I just want to add some bluebell to this because the bluebell will help lengthen how long it stays fresh for. I can hear someone crying. Who is crying? We have to save them. Was it Ziggy? Is he crying about his blocked toilet? You know, Frank would help him with that. Frank's like the dream next door neighbor, the next door neighbor who's going to protect you, who's quiet. Ooh, scent, timelessness, bluebell. Was that blue stuff there already? I don't know if that gets added after the scent. I don't think it does, but let's just have a look again. Scent with, once we fix Ziggy's toilet. Oh, Ziggy, can we help you out? Oh, and his little suspenders are so cute. Bless his cotton socks. Actually, do we have any handiness? We have barely any handiness, yet we're still willing to give it a shot. You know what? He would probably even mop up the floor as well because he's such a nice guy. We should probably do a tour of Tiny Town at the end. I don't know what my favorite house is. I feel like every single house we worked on, I was like, this is my favorite house ever. Why? Why did this have to burn down? I'm gonna use some of our money to replace that because I'm such a good Tiny Towner. I probably would have built Azure's differently in hindsight, I feel like, because it was the first one. It's kind of like when you make the first pancake, like it's just not quite right. All right, so we'll put some bluebell on here. Once we mop the puddle, we've got our handiness skill. Okay, so take note of what it looks like before. I don't think it'll look any different. I think I just got thrown off a little bit because the bunch we looked at had blue flowers on it. Yeah, okay. Oh, quality is normal on that bunch. Wow. I don't know what happened with that one. Do another bluebell on here. And look at all of these flowers, how beautiful they look. It was my dream for Frank to have like a beautiful collection of varied or a variety of different flowers in his greenhouse, and it's really coming to life now. Imagine actually having that at your house. It'd be so much work. Beautiful. Well, don't do your back in. And then this is the last one to scent. Just because, you know, it can take a long time for us to sell the flowers, and I've kind of lost track of time a little bit. Okay, and we can harvest all of these as well. So we'll pick all of those. And he did reach level 10 gardening skill too, so we've done that. He wants to fertilize 5 plants. He wants to graft onto 3 plants too, so maybe we could do a little bit of grafting. I'm just gonna fertilize with strawberries. I mean, I know we could go fishing and get better fertilizer, but that's okay. We'll just do a little cheeky fertilization. Is fertilization a word? Okay, now we're ticking off some things off the list. Can you not get to these? Can you not get to the begonias? Begonia. Okay, and then we want to graft. So we can take a cutting. We'll get a cutting of lily, rose. I don't know what these actually make, or if it just makes a plant a hybrid plant, but we'll try anyway. And then wait, what is this one? Well, let's graft onto our lily. If you hover over them, you can actually see what you grafted. Let's try a rose on a lily. We'll do on the bluebell a lily. Kind of confusing. Ooh, unlock a new plant type. What did we just unlock? Just spliced. Okay, and we've got a tulip over here, so let's add our begonia to the tulip. Oh, and I hear a ghost. Yay, 3 out of 4. Now, the reward trait for this is pretty handy because it's a naturalist, and Sims that are naturalists don't need to fear fire. It will not touch them, and they can extinguish it with ease. So that's actually really handy. Oh, I think I said before that we got to level 10 gardening skill. What I meant is we got to level 10 floristry skill. And we need to evolve excellent plants. Oh man. Okay, maybe we do need to get some fish, otherwise we probably won't finish this aspiration. Well, we can use, oh my gosh, why are they enraged? Because of the mites? We can collect the swarm too, and they can help bring the plants to be better quality. We really need to get that golden pulse. If we make friends with the chickens, we can golden pulse a whole heap of plants, and then they'll definitely evolve into beautiful plants. Although they won't be excellent. They'll be like beyond excellent probably. Oh, I almost forgot to charge our necklace. Let's pop that there. We unfortunately did get stung by the bees, but I really want to try and collect the swarm so we can, you know, get to our plants, but I don't know if it's working. Oh no, they're there. Ooh, we could woo. No, we don't want to woo any of those guys. Maybe we should invite over Agatha. There aren't any plants nearby to pollinate. There's heaps. Well, we are working hard into the night. I love this fairy tree so much. Do you guys recall where it came from? Because I do not remember when we got that tree, and I don't think it's marked in the catalog. Okay, we've finally done everything. Do not eat that white cake, because these white cakes make Sims definitely put on weight quickly, I've noticed. Actually, I think he was just cleaning it up, so it's fine. How about we grill something up for everyone to enjoy? Some bison stew. His swarm of bees are around him. Because it's 5 a.m., I don't think I'll invite Agatha over. Just seems a bit too much like a booty call, you know what I mean? Also just annoying to get a phone call in the middle of the night. Also, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but if you put your phone on sleep mode and have notifications turned off, like if it's on silent, phone calls won't come through even if they're from your favorited people who usually you should get calls from. So you have to have notifications turned on. Like the phone can't be silenced, but you have to be on sleep mode. It's really weird. Has anyone else noticed that? Oh, look at everybody. I'm just gonna call everyone to the meal. Well, hopefully they just help themselves. Do we really need to invite them? Come take a seat, Ziggy. Don't mind the bees popping out of my pockets. Oh, good. They're helping themselves. Great. Well, you made us a hamburger cake, Azure. Thank you so much. We have too much cake around here. Why is everyone obsessed with cake? Let's get some eye wink. Eye wink, a wink of sleep, a winky dink. I don't know. What do people say? A wink of sleep? We'll get some sleepy time, right? Ever since I used that sleeping crystal for Opal, I just wish I always had sleeping crystals. I got used to that way too quickly. Oh, and look at that. We have even more flowers. And did we get any on our spice plants? It looks like we have not. We got 815, 4,075 simoleons. Let's pop that in the kitty. Whoa. It looks like there's so much money in there. What was it? 4,075, I think it was. 4,075. Oh yeah, I got it right. Let's pop those in. Whoa. Do people actually have vaults like this with heaps of cash and like gold bars in it? Do people actually do that? I guess anything's possible, right? I just can't really comprehend that. Well, Frankie, let's get you out of this. You're very fascinated with this green egg. Actually, good thing if you throw it away, please do. I'll put the food in the fridge as well. We closed and locked that, didn't we? Yes. Oh, wow, look at all of these red flowers. Actually, everything is just fully in bloom right now, and it looks amazing. Like, look at all of the purple flowers, all the blue ones. Wow, it looks so good. I don't think I ever noticed that everything was in bloom. I mean, I guess we're well into summer. And then green's a bit tricky because it's like I wanted to have at least a little bit of color, so there's kind of some purple around the place. And you know what? I think it's about time that Frank gets his own selling table because, you know, we have the money for it. So let's treat him to his own selling table, something nice. We have the Silver Doradian one. It kind of works. Maybe in the plain swatches, like you could have this, but there's a lot of fabric underneath. It could be wrapping, like the florist bouquets maybe. There's the eco lifestyle one, which is pretty good because it's green with leaves on it. We just use this for Opal, so I don't want to use that one. That one's definitely very food oriented. We should definitely have this over here. I did create this space so we could buy this and pretend it is Frank's, even though we can't actually use it. I thought this could be his selling table. It's like a pretend one. Isn't that cute? I mean, I guess it makes sense for us to do the green one. I like this. Ooh, maybe he should have a wishing well. Okay, I'm spending a lot of money right now and that's 7,000 simoleons. Okay, we are not getting that. It's simply too much. Also, how do you find the magic beans these days for this stump? Because remember there was a plant sim challenge and then they just stopped doing the challenges, which was so sad. This is a city living selling table. Wait, no, it's not. Wait, yes it is. Is that the same as the Sim Sessions one? I thought this was Sim Sessions. Maybe they just reused the city living one. Okay, well, I think the one that makes the most sense is probably Eco Lifestyle, just the first swatch. It's green. Let's just go with that. Oh, but we've already done that. We've got it over here for Ziggy, and you know what? That bothers me. We're spending half of this episode just deciding on a selling table. I'm sorry. We're gonna go Silver Dorada. This is it. And the fabric's underneath, because this looks a little more like Frank style, doesn't it? Yes, it does. All right, let's head into town. And then I think we've still got our swarm in our pocket. So we could get our swarm to woo Ms. Agatha. Let's head into town and invite Agatha with us. Oh, why, hello, Agatha. Oh, they're feeling playful. That's so sweet. Okay, let's try and use... Oh no, the swarm's gone. Either we just ran out of time or perhaps you can't carry the swarms to another location. So we may need to invite her over. I also just went to check the stores in case there just happens to be a golden egg. I suppose it would be in this farm shop, but just in case I'll check both. Oh, dahlias. Do we have any dahlias? We don't really have room for more stuff. Maybe we ought to get a friendly treat while we're here. Okay, we got one thing. We could have haggled, but honestly, I forgot. All right, doesn't look like we got any golden eggs. Oh, pumpkin spice milk. Thanks, Mrs. Crumplebottom. I love when we get out our own little market table. It feels like we really fit into our environment and like it's real, like we go into town and sell our flowers at the market. Maybe we need more garden gnomes, actually. All right, yeah, I like this selling table for him. I think it works. And actually, how much is our honey worth? Let me put some honey on there as well. I mean, it's kind of like gardening. It just seems really wholesome to be selling honey from our garden and from the bees that we love so much. Oh my God, we have to mark up the prices. Okay, so honey is 54 simoleons a bottle. That's some expensive honey. That gotta be some Manuka honey, obviously. God, we're about to pee our pants. We're gonna have to take a toilet break. It is not worth peeing ourselves. Oh, Frank is Fred's faring friend again. Frank and Fred, bless them. I've got to say, this rougey romantic rouge is really pretty. Oh yeah, it's guys' night. Gentlemen Sims can saunter up to the bar for discounted drinks. How fabulous. Okay, everyone's buying the honey and not the flowers. We should take a break and get something at the pub. Okay, I guess we can finish up here. Let's go to the pub. Order a guy's night drink. Yes. What kind of drink would he have? I feel like he'd get a beer. We also should get some food. Let's get some bangers and mash. Classic. Oh, Ziggy's here. Not sure if I'm feeling this music for guys' night though, gotta be honest. Let's do some blues. Oh, look at that. He's got his bangers and mash and he's got his barley bale. Howdy, introduction. With his hearing aid and this music, I've never worn a hearing aid before, but I feel like it would be difficult to hear. That's so nice. Fred gave us a cottage pie. Oh, well, that was absolutely delicious. We had a great old time at guys' night. We'll try and do one more sneaky street sale, but we're obviously not gonna, push him until he's passing out, and he wants some fun too, so. God, how many bunches of flowers do we have? I feel like they're never ending. All right, we've only got one left to sell. Anybody? It's our most expensive item. We'll head home. He's way too old for this. From Cringe Sim memeing it up. Oh dear. Oh dear. All right, let's pack that up and head home. I mean, 23,000, I think that's enough to finish our house. God, how far does he have to walk before we could go home? All right, let's use the toilet. We'll take a little bubble bath. Here we go. And now, after a warm bath, hop into a warm, cozy bed with the fire going. Oh my gosh. Imagine having a fireplace in your bedroom. Are you kidding me? Well, actually, I'd probably have asthma and it would be bad. So an electronic one, yes, or in a life without smoke asthma, yes. Today's mail has been delivered, which means 14,000 simoleons. Whoa! Tiny town is not so tiny anymore. 9 a.m. sleep in. You know what? We can just grab our handy dandy necklace, which kind of feels like cheating at this point, to be honest. But we did work for it. Opal did the hard yards and gifted it. It's fine. Me trying to justify every handbag purchase. Now, I believe gardening just makes his fun go up. Yeah, because he likes gardening. Ooh, spliced plant. I actually did some gardening today. I planted some more lettuce because you have to keep replanting lettuce because it gets to a stage where it bolts and that doesn't taste as good and that becomes a mess. So I planted more lettuce and some more spinach. I am living my best Frank stem life. Oh no, our cottage pie spoiled. I forgot to put it in the fridge. That is so sad. I was really looking forward to that. I'm gonna just wear this with all outfits. Our Zelda Korok necklace. This outfit is such a vibe. It looks so comfortable. So it's a hot day today. Let's get into our hot weather wear. If you guys are enjoying this series and it's making you want to get some packs from the EA store, just so you guys know, you can support me as a creator using the code word Deligracy at checkout. Unfortunately, it doesn't give you guys a discount. I wish it did. But if you'd like to support the channel directly, you just enter the code word Deligracy at checkout. There's also many other Sims creators who also have codes that you could also use if you don't want to use mine. But yeah, code Deligracy if you'd like to, and thank you so much for the support. And since we're feeling hot, why don't we invite, oh, it's the bar guy. I think Emily Cornwell is pretty cute. Yeah, go for it, mate. Let's invite Agatha over again. And I really want to see if we can collect this swarm of bees. Oh, we have so many of these to evolve. Oh, these are nice quality. Is excellent after nice? It might be. Oh, we gotta fertilize these puppies again. Oh, we have to let the bees chill out for a little while. We've collected the swarm too recently, sadly. Well, maybe we should gift Agatha the last bunch of flowers. The Birds of Paradise masterpiece. Send bees to Woo! We still have the bees! Yay! She looks gorgeous in her beautiful green dress. Oh no, I don't want to hang in the bathroom. Why do we always have to hang in the bathroom? Oh, thank God. It's a beautiful day outside, everyone. Ooh, rabbit! Oh, that went well. Imagine if you just saw a whole heap of bees coming towards you because someone thought that they could make you fall in love with them with bees. I feel like this would not go down so well. Oh, but it did work. Only a teeny weeny little bit though. I mean, I don't know if it was really worth it. Oh, the bunny rabbit was on its back. Physical intimacy. Should we try and embrace? Oh, it's happening, folks. It is happening. First kiss? No, I'm too scared of that. Share indoorsy tips, because apparently we're an indoorsy sim, even though we love to be outside gardening. Can we confess a little attraction? I know it's early days, but these guys are cute. They truly are the ultimate couple. Aja! You're ruining the mood. She's romantic, you guys. She is romantic. That's beautiful. Let's give her a begonia. I grew this in my own greenhouse that could one day be ours together. Oh, she walked away. That's a shame. That's a pity. Well, I do feel as though we should probably pay our bills. So how much is that? 14,000. Maybe if Agatha saw that we had this in our basement, she would be keen as. No, Agatha wouldn't judge Frank for how much money he has. She knows it's about what's in here. Easy 14K taken out of the vault. Oh Lord, we only have 17,000 in there now. We might need to contribute some more. I'll pay those bills. Beautiful. Oh, hey, Beatrice. Let's give Beatrice a nice compliment. Okay. Anything going to excellent quality out here? I don't think so. Well, I reckon we're ready for a little bit of building. We've got 23,000. I think that'll be enough for us to finish this. Okie dokie. Well, let's start with, well, let's finish off the bedroom actually. I don't know why our moisturizers ended up in here, but they did, so whatever. Then I also had a couple of things I wanted to put on the walls in the mudroom, like this. This came from Horse Ranch. This shelf just seems like something we absolutely need. In green, of course. Aubergine. I am so immature, you guys. I call it aubergina. Does anyone else? Please tell me someone else does that, because it's just, I don't know why I'm like this. But every time I read it, that's all I think. Okay, I'm just gonna pop these auberginas, just over there. I feel like we need another rug in here, perhaps. I don't know if you'd have that kind of rug though. Maybe we do another layered rug. The risk with the rugs is obviously that they'll catch on fire. It's always a risk. Let's go for a chair in the corner. I like this one just because it looks like, you know, it's his old desk chair or something he's held on to. Actually, let's check out basement treasures, because if anyone's gonna have some basement treasures, it's probably Frank Stem. Like, I almost feel like he would have this beautiful mirror, maybe in a timber. Although it's pretty big. Maybe it's a little bit too big for our house. Maybe an old bookshelf in the corner. Oh my gosh, maybe this is like his first His first marriage? Maybe he's a widower? Or do you think that's a little much with Agatha in the picture? Maybe we'll just put that in here. So it's a little less obvious, like he's ready to meet someone new. But obviously, his first wife will be forever in his heart. God, this is turning into such a sad story. Yeah, I think we could do something like this. Oh, the Retroplex TV. Is there one that isn't broken? No, I want one without cracks. Maybe he has the old woohoo bed. No, Frank is too innocent for that. Actually, we could use this lounge chair downstairs. This reminds me of my grandpa and grandma's chair that they had, although it wasn't that scratched up. Don't always want it to be scratched. Maybe a little bit worn is okay. My grandpa, he had a den, well, his office, which he called the den. And he'd always be in there like pottering around, going through papers and bringing out books, and he loved history. And you know, I just wish I had more patience when I was younger when he was doing that, because I wish so bad that I could hear him tell me long-winded things about history again so badly. Just you don't appreciate it until it's gone, right? Because I used to just think, oh God, it's another story. But really, it's all very interesting once you take an interest in it. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff in this corner. You know what? I can never find the fireplace stuff, which I just found it, so it's okay. Can you burn wood with moss on it? I remember growing up, you'd never burn wood that looked green because it could be treated pine, which is bad, like if you breathe it in. So when I see green on wood, I'm like, can you burn that? I guess you can, it's just moss. Where's my little fire pokers? Pokey, pokey, poke. It might just be base game. If we can use a base game filter to find it. Tools of fire, we could also search for it. And I do a cheeky size down because I feel like these are huge. So yeah, I just do a little sneaky. There we go. I also feel like this should be concrete underneath or something, or stone. Is that just me, or does this just not look very safe? I might go Control F to get the triangles and just do a little. Okay, there was no point. There was no point doing the triangles, was there? We could go like that. Oh no, I'm just being too fancy for myself right now. And I think he would really love all of these crafty things, you know, that were probably gifted to him at some point. Ooh, we can put the broom down here. Trying to add green wherever I can. Oh, actually, we have contributed a bit to our community house, and we say whenever we contribute something, we're also allowed to take things too. So it would be nice to maybe, oh, he would love the garden gnome made by Ziggy. He would love this on his wall. We'll put it right next to the fireplace. I wish we could make these wreaths at the florist station as well. And the other thing I think he would really like is this painting by Azure the farmer. Like that just seems like a Frank Stem kind of picture. So let's do that. Let's pop that there. Yeah, that's nice. Put another plant in the corner. We could probably do a window over this side. Oh, that's why I didn't put one there, because of the stairwell. And then this roof line, I suppose. It's not too bad. We could have a light, an old light going into the stairwell too. Like, would you hit your head on this, do you think? Yes. Little keen. Luckily, we have a shorter one available by Bagatha. Like, he's probably made all of these wreaths himself. Okay, I'm pretty happy with the cluttered bedroom. I think that looks quite good. I like the idea of just a base game rug. Love this recliner chair in the corner. And then we could do like a little type of TV thing in the corner here. I don't think Frank would watch from a broken TV. Like, he just would think that's silly. He'd get rid of it and be like, there's no point using something's broken, it needs to be fixed. Actually, he would probably fix it. So yeah, I would use that if it wasn't cracked. But Frank Stem, he's a practical man. Just because he's old doesn't mean he's silly. Maybe we'll put like a little stand here, and maybe he can still have an older TV, but it can still work. Put it on a slight angle, and we should have a rocking chair somewhere, absolutely. This is a lovely green chair. Oh, this one's very green too. Let's go with this. One thing I'm actually really happy about is the floor plans in all of our houses actually. Because a lot of the houses we just made to look nice from the outside, and we didn't really plan out the interior, but we've made it work. So give yourself a pat on the back for that. Well done. We are needing some more low coffee tables, like low and small. We have plenty of big ones, but when you're working with a little space, most of them are kind of modern. So this just doesn't look like Frank's style. I guess we can just get a plain version of this, or a wooden version rather. You'd probably have a radio that's always on. Wait, we need another table. Oh, this one has flowers on it. Okay, wait, we have to use this. We're pivoting. Mrs. Crumplebottoms visited recently. Her handbag's there. We need a nice cozy lamp. This one looks a little old. Anything in green, perhaps? Oh, it's a bit awkward when we've already got a light here, isn't it? Well, maybe the light can go over to there. That's kind of nice. Here we go. I'm loving all of these flowers around the place. Maybe some more planting stuff under the stairs too. He can never have too many gardening things, so maybe he needs another little garden stop here when he walks in the door. Another random chair. A Finchwick Fair wall thing. That's nice. That speaks community to me. Oh my God, he would need like 50 hoses around his house to water everything. Or a really good irrigation system. And hey, he'd probably have a whole heap of awards from the Finchwick Fair. Ooh, leaning paintings, yes. Actually, maybe he would have a rug like this. It's just a nice natural fiber looking rug. We do want his tootsies to get cold in here. Then I think we just gotta do a lot of landscaping, like just make this place look like it's got heaps of greenery, beautiful trees. He seems like the kind of guy to have a koi pond, to be honest. This can be one of his workstations on this side of the greenhouse. Okay, that looks quite good. And then he has a mini cow plant, a mini thing. And then he's got some things over here. Hanging flowers, I suppose. It's kind of hard to add clutter to all of these florist looking tables because there's not many slots to put things on. Oh, I love this little rabbit. Let's sit at the front door here. I got the mud room there. I suppose the other things that are really missing from this house are just some nice outdoor benches to sit on. We'll pop a couple out here. And garden gnomes. He would for sure love garden gnomes. Let's just put garden gnomes everywhere, even though it's gonna be a bit of a nightmare when Harvest Fest comes around. And yes, I think he would have at least one water feature. So we'll put a little water feature over here next to our lilies, because that can come in a green. We have a nice archway going out the back. Oh my gosh, we so need a wind chime. Why do none of these come in green? Oh, we'll just hide one under here. There we go. Maybe in this space over here, we should do like a little campfire. The tiny towners. I might move this over to here. We'll grow some more yellow flowers for Ziggy as well over this side of town. Yeah, I feel like we've got a bit of room here to do something. I suppose this is right outside of Beatrice's house, so we need to have some pink around here. Lovely. Okay, so I think we've actually finished Frank's house. So we only have Cypress left, but let's do our house tour like we always do. It's a little bit dark because it's 6 p.m. So we'll do a little bit of an evening look at the house. So this is his floral station where he sells all of his flowers. It's very cute. There's lots of bits and bobs in this house. Lots of bits and bobs. Ziggy's coming over. So let's go in. Well, actually, let's go around the side first and go through the back door because we have so much to look at Frank's house. So you can go around these beautiful gardens. The birds are there. There's plants. We've got our little fairy house here, super cute, patchy. This is the back of the house. There's an arch that leads out to the woods. And then we've got our bees and our outdoor flowers here. Okay, so let's go underneath. We'll have a look at the greenhouse. This is where all of our gorgeous plants are. Some are also spliced. Our florist table. And actually, we can make our own bouquets, right? Or can you only buy them? I'm actually a little bit confused if we can actually make them or not, because someone said we could. Okay, and then we go in here and this is our mud room. Then we go in here and look at his gorgeous green kitchen. Little dining nook. He does have a fire alarm if anyone was concerned about that. I also love the flowers above the door. How did the bird get in here? We go through here and this is his cozy, very bright lounge room actually in here. It's got lots of flowers and community type of things around the place. Yeah, that's a nice little little area. He's got his clock wall, just a nook area of things. Then we'll go upstairs. And I love this bedroom. This just looks so cozy. And I love that farmer picture by Azure too. Here's his bedroom, his little stuff corner that he's clearing out. And here's the walk-in wardrobe. Lovely, his wedding day perhaps. And his little dresser. And then through here is his bathroom. He's got a little chair to help him in there. I think it's in the bathtub, or is that Ziggy? Ziggy's asleep in his bath. Oh, Ziggy's a character, isn't he? Okay, he's just getting his bees to pollinate all of these nearby plants. I'll just fast forward until daytime so we can look at the side of the house. And actually, we can probably just sell all of these existing flowers and put all of that money into the kitty. I think that should be allowed because the rent is so expensive, and holy moly, these flowers are worth an absolute fortune. I'll just put that bunch there. Okay, let's put in 17,000. I just leave it a little bit just in case any last minute things need to be done. Oh, that's good. So at least there's 33 in there again. Okay, and of course it's an overcast day, so we can barely see this morning anyway. Hey, why is that up there? Okay, well, in any case, this is the side of the house that we hadn't looked at. We've got our little aubergines over here, and then our pottery area, and then you go back around, and then of course we've already seen all of that, which is just going out of season by the looks of things. And I just wanted, for the last day with Frank Stem, I just thought maybe we could have just a little romantic moment with the beautiful Agatha. I did get him a little picnic basket, so maybe he can, let's make some, what would be something nice to share together at breakfast time? Not white cake. Well, maybe because his color's green, we can just make some like morning tea matcha cupcakes. Where are you gonna be cooking these, Frank? He's used Ziggy's fridge and taken them over to Annie's house. I mean, it kind of does look like an industrial kitchen, so I can see why I picked this one. Oh wait, where are you taking these now? Are you taking them to your house to put in the oven? Oh my gosh, he's used 3 different houses to bake these. Yay! All right, and we'll pop those in our little picnic basket. There we go. And let's invite Agatha over, and we can go for a little picnic somewhere around here, maybe at the public garden. Oh, there's nowhere to sit though. That's a real shame. Oh, here we go. Here's some picnic tables. They flirted a little bit on Social Bunny. That's how they got to know each other more. Here's our, hey! No, don't empty it. No, wait, this date, I clicked the wrong thing. Wait, come back, Agatha. Dang it, I thought empty basket was like emptier, like put it on the table, but it was throwing everything out. Oh well, this is still really cute. I wanted to give her residence keys so she can come live with us whenever she wants to. And I was thinking maybe we could do a little confess attraction, a little courting, because he's very polite. And maybe a first kiss. This is actually really sweet with the playground and the fairy lights behind them. Yay! What a couple. The perfect couple, honestly. Okay, I asked to be girlfriend, absolutely. Will you be our girlfriend and eat matcha cupcakes with us that we baked for you? Yay! For a second, I was really nervous that she was gonna say no. And look, he's feeling very playful. He's ecstatic. Why must you always put these on the ground? I just want them on the table. Whoa, there's a sim swimming over here? What the heck? I thought that was Cypress swimming in. Imagine Cypress came along. Oh well, we're just gonna eat our cupcake by ourselves. Well done, Frank Stem. You've done very well. Oh, Agatha, do you want to go out on a date? I mean, clearly this is going very well, folks. Off they go on a date. So that's the end of Frank Stem. Well, not the end of him, thank God. He doesn't age. But that's the end of building Frank Stem's house. And in the next part, we have Cypress, which is our last sim. Oh my gosh. So if you have any tips for playing Cypress, if you've already played him or if you've done a lot of woodworking, or we could probably go into fabrication if we wanted to, that's gonna be in the next part. Thank you so much to my amazing members for your support. I really appreciate it. You make a huge difference on this channel. And I hope you are enjoying the bonus videos and enjoyed the Tiny Town in-betweenie this week. As always, I hope you guys are having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world, and I can't wait to speak to y'all soon. Dak Dak!